I also learned that accidents and bad outcomes are almost never the result of a single failure, a single cause. But it's the last link in a causal chain of events. And if we learn proactively to look for and mitigate these systemic deficiencies, these irregularities, we can break that chain and have a better outcome. We also learned that one cannot define safety solely as the absence of a lot of recent accidents and incidents. Unless you look forward and proactively search out problems and fix them, you don't know how many times you've had all the links in that causal chain in place except one or two. What many people don't understand or appreciate about what it's like to work for a large major airline is that with 5,000 or 10,000 pilots and perhaps 40,000 flight attendants, it's not unusual at all for us to fly with people we've never met before. And in fact, that was the case for me and my first officer that day, Jeff Skiles. We met for the first time 3 days before our emergency landing on the Hudson. And yet, we were trained to such a high professional standard that we'd become essentially interchangeable. And on January 15, 2009, if you had been able to sit in the observer seat in our cockpit on that flight and watch us work, not that you would really have wanted to, you would have thought we'd been doing it for years. So how is that possible? How can I meet someone for 3 days before and face this kind of a challenge with this time frame? The answer is we worked within a robust safety system. We weren't starting from zero. We were starting from 70 or 80. We had built a team because as a captain, the first thing I do at the beginning of a week of flying is to make the introductions and spend about 4 minutes setting the proper tone, opening channels of communication, soliciting input, aligning goals, reassuring my crew that I want the same things to happen that they do, to get back safely on the last flight, and creating a sense of combined responsibility, of shared responsibility for the outcome.